Procedure is like functions in other programming languages. So our setup is very simple, just a button and also a label to display our results. So let's move to the blocks view. So here, can you see the purple box is the procedures? In App Inventor, there are two different types of procedures. One is we call these procedures to do something for us. Another is it return a result. So for more complicated operations, we usually use the first procedure, and for calculation, we can just use the returning results kind of procedure. So what we want to do is when we click the button, we call the procedure to do something for us. And let's go to the first procedure first. It will do something for us. So here we can call the procedure when we click the button, and we can also rename it. For example, if I want to change the display of our label, so I will call this procedure 1, and we simply change our label, test. And here, just type in anything you want. And we may also need to set up another procedure for later testing. This time we just simply return a test. So that's our setup. It's very simple. Let's test our procedure 1 first, and let's open our emulator. Okay, here when we click the button, it's just simply called the procedure, just like if we simply do the functions here, just set our test. So if we exchange these two things, it simply means the same thing. So the procedure, why do we need a procedure? Because if sometimes we have too many things to do and the things will repeat, many times we can use the procedure to simplify our applications and reduce the application size. For the returning type of procedures, what we need is here, we go to our test, our label, and we set our test to the procedure return. So this blocks return this procedure. So we can try it again. And you can see it just changed to procedure 2. So another thing that is very important about procedure is here, can you see the little gear in the procedure blocks? So we can put some inputs in it. So what it means is if we have some calculations, we can call the procedure with the user's input to change the results. So for example, we change it to this one. We input a test in it, and we set our labels test into the input. So here, when we want to call the procedure 1 again, this time you can see we have here an X. The X means we need an input. So we need an input here. And we can try our apps again. And so you can see we can use input to change what we want to do in procedures. So I think this is pretty much about this lesson, about the procedures. And this is the 10th lesson of our App Inventor tutorial.